Hi everyone, and welcome to this video all about creating short video. So if you don't know who I am, my name's Anita Wong, and I am here to help you understand how to create short video. Now I'm going to give you a couple of examples so that you can see what I'm going to teach you today. Don't forget that if you're joining me here, to say hi in the comments, because I would love for you to be able to ask me any questions. And if you're watching this replay, then just ask the questions in the comments and I promise I will get back to you as soon as I can. Okay, so I'm going to share my phone with you. I haven't used StreamYard for quite some time, so I am going to just show you how to see the videos that I want to show you how to do. So as you can see, I have CapCut open and I will be showing you how to use this to create a video in a second. But first of all, let's jump into Instagram. And here we are on my Instagram account. And I want to show you a couple of videos that I made whilst I was away. And this is the reason behind this video, because what I wanted to do on this video is I wanted to show you how I managed to make my own videos and make them so that they work really well for you. Okay, so let's have a little look. So as you can see, if I just share with you this video, for example, I have actually done what's known as a voiceover for this video. So I've created the video by videoing myself cut up this piece of fruit. And as you can see, every time the video sort of like changes direction or angle, that's me pressing the start button and stop button. So you can see that there's lots of different ways inside the video, and you can see that I've slowed it down and I'm starting up, things like that. Now, if I show you a different one, this one, for example, this one, again, these are made up of clips of videos that I created whilst I was on holiday. I literally just had my phone in my hand. Every time I was doing something or we were doing something together, I would just do a quick video. And then later on, I would come in to my CapCut app and actually edit it down. So that's what I want to show you on this video. So before I get to that, just quickly, if you're not creating videos and you would love to try out how to create videos, I have this great little 30 short video ideas download that you can grab from below this video. I will put the link to it afterwards. But what I want to show you now is that this is really easy to do. And I'm hoping that you'll be able to pick up these tips from me and how we did it. So I'm going to share the CapCut video with you again so that you can see exactly how to do it. So let's go to the CapCut app. So CapCut is a mobile app that you can create videos on. You can also now download CapCut to your desktop, in other words, on your main computer, and you can actually use it on there as well. So if you don't like the sort of like close fiddly part of being on the mobile, you can actually use it on the desktop as well, which I think is really good, because when you've got like maybe slightly fat fingers or your eyesight's a little bit fuzzy after the long day, you don't want to be sort of like squinting on the mobile app. You can actually do this on the desktop, but I'm going to show you on the mobile app for now. So I'm going to just grab one of the videos that I did and I'm going to break down the process for you. So let me take this one here. And it's going to show you. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the different clips first of all. So you can see that when you create longer videos, they're made up of shorter clips. So as we go along, if I just highlight each clip, you see how you've got the white edges. That means that that's one video clip that I took. And then this one is another video clip that I took. And then there is, that's it on that one. So 2 video clips. And what I did with this one is, as you can see, the sound option down the bottom there, it says voiceover. So that one there was me actually talking to the video after the event. Now, what I want to talk to you about with voiceovers and using CapCut is that if you are doing something, say, for example, you are at an event or you're at dinner or you're at a networking event, or you're doing some videos, or you're doing some photography for some products that you have. sometimes there's a lot going on in the background, isn't there? There's people talking to you, there's other team members talking to you. So it's quite hard to actually narrate what you're doing when you're doing the video recording. The wonderful thing about a voiceover is that you can mute all of the videos that you've done and you can actually talk about it in like the past tense and create a story, like a feel of a story through the voiceover. And that's exactly what I did on those other videos that I showed you. So back to this video here. What we'll do is I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. So you click on New Project and it's going to come into your camera roll of your phone, and you can either choose videos, or you can choose photos, or you can choose live videos, or you can have a mixture of the two. So say, like, for example, I wanted to just grab a couple of short clips. So I'm going to just take this one here and I just click the corner, and then I just go through and choose maybe this one here as another short clip. And then I've got another short clip here, and I've got another short clip there. So I've got 4 short clips all around 3 seconds long. And all I do is I click add 4, and that will upload those shorter clips to my CapCut app. And as you can see, every time there's that white little line, that means that it's a new clip. Now, if I press play, you can see that those 4 clips have got 4 different audios attached to them. And that's quite noisy, isn't it? There's a lot going on. So what I would suggest that one would do is you click on it, and down the bottom here, there will be a volume button. And what you do with that volume button is you actually just reduce the volume down. So there's no volume in that clip. Again, you do the same with this one. Bring the volume down. Again, this one, bring the volume down. And then again, this one, bring the volume down, and click the arrow button. Now, what we've done now is we've actually muted the sound of the actual videos that we already recorded. And this is where CapCut or any other mobile device you've got, or even if you want to do it on your desktop, you can actually do a voiceover on there. This one, CapCut, and actually even the Instagram app or the TikTok app have the voiceover option. So what we do here is we look at the audio option down the bottom. So you just scroll across and you click on the audio, and then you'll see that there is this voiceover button. Now, what that's going to do is it's going to allow you to record a voiceover talking about what's happening in the videos that you have. Now, if you have a variety of videos, this could be 4 videos of a product that you sell, or it could be 4 videos of different scenes in your home when you're working from home, or it could be 4 different clips of you at a networking event. Do you get the gist? It's like just capture what's going on in and around what you're doing throughout the time that you're there by just doing short little videos on your camera roll and then using them afterwards. So now I have this video, which isn't very long. And what I might do is just take that bit where I put the camera down there. So I'm going to click on that, and I'm just going to pull my little toggle over, and it's just going to cut that little bit out. So now I have this. So what I'm going to do with the voiceover is I'm going to press the voiceover button, and it's going to give you a 3-second countdown, and then I'm going to go for it and I'm going to record the voiceover. So watch this. So my day started with a dragon dance, and then I was so hot I needed to go and get a drink and some lunch. The food was divine. And then, of course, I just topped it down with a drink. Press the stop button. Now click the OK. So what I've done now is I've added my own voice telling a story. So obviously this is quite a quick story because it's only like 15 seconds long, but you sort of get the gist. Let's listen to it. So my day started with a dragon dance, and then I was so hot I needed to go and get a drink and some lunch. The food was divine. And then, of course, I just topped it down with a drink. So you see how obviously that's quite a short video example, but if you had like clips that made up to say 60 seconds, you could actually tell quite a story the same way as I did in those other videos. So once you've done that, you've basically given a spin on the videos that you can use for your business. So a voiceover is a really, really cool way of you telling a story to your audience in order for them to join you in what you're doing. Now, on CapCut, it's really good because we know that a short video that we use, say like on YouTube as a YouTube short, or maybe on Instagram or on TikTok, we need to have things like captions, maybe some text, maybe some emojis and things like that. Inside of CapCut, they have this option. If you scroll down the bottom again, they have what's known as a text button. So if you click the text button, you can see that it has auto captions. If you click auto captions, it's going to already highlight that it's going to take the audio from the voiceover. And then if you're on the free plan, you can see that you have all these different templates to use. The ones that have pro written on them, obviously you have to be on the pro plan for. But if you are using the free option, you can use any of the free ones without the pro plan button. So let's take this one. That's on the free plan. So that's if you're just new to CapCut, you can try it out. Click generate, and it's actually going to take what you've said in your voiceover and make pretty captions for it so that when someone's consuming your content, they can actually either listen to your content or read the captions of your content. So let's play it again.
So my day started with a dragon dance, and then I was so hot I needed to go and get a drink and some lunch. The food was divine. And then, of course, I just topped it down with a drink.
Now, obviously, you can see that those captions are there. Now, what you can do is you can click on them and you can actually move them up and down depending on where you want them. Now, if you think back, I'm sure if you're watching this, that you've tried to make a short video, perhaps on Instagram or on TikTok or on YouTube. And sometimes, or you've even watched a short video on those platforms, and sometimes the captions are like squished or you can't see them. That's when you can have this choice to move these captions around. Just seen that Kristen Gardner's joined me from over on YouTube. So hi there, just wanted to say hello. If you've got any questions, drop them in the comments. Don't run away and don't be shy. Just, hang out there. If you don't have any questions, that's fine. But if you do, drop them in the comments. So I've got this captions. Now, whatever I do to one on CapCut, it actually does it to all of them. So you can see that it's moved those captions up the top for me so that they're out of the way. Now, the beauty of doing that, having them slightly at the top, is that on YouTube, the description is in the bottom third of the screen. On Instagram, the description is on the bottom third of the screen. And so is TikTok. And a lot of people make the mistake of putting their written captions down here at the bottom, and then you have your description or your title of your video there. So always keep them either at the top or in the middle of your video so that when people are consuming your content, they can actually see what you're saying. So we've joined up 4 sections of video, and then we've added a voiceover. So I've actually spoken about what's going on. And then I've asked CapCut to actually create the captions so that people can read it if they can't have the volume up. So let's just have a little look at that again.
So my day started with a dragon dance, and then I was so hot I needed to go and get a drink and some lunch. The food was divine. And then, of course, I just topped it down with a drink.
Now, I just noticed that my first video, this one here, is actually horizontal. So if I'm going to put it into a portrait, I need to change the dimensions of that. So we can do that here as well. So if you've got different dimensions of your videos, that doesn't matter inside of this CapCut app. And it doesn't matter inside of Instagram either, because it will shrink it for you. So if I just click that option, you can see that it is in like horizontal. So I go back here to the main options. I think I can find that there will be a aspect ratio. And as you can see now, I want it to be like the TikTok option, or maybe, yeah, that's it. So that one, the other ones fit in nicely. So what I want to do with this one is I want to stretch it out. So I click on it and then I use my fingers and I actually just stretch out the video. So if I just as you can see, I'm actually using my fingers. I'll just show you. So here you go. You can see I was using my fingers, and I just sort of like opened them up and shut them to make it go big or small. So that's how you can resize it. So I'm just going to move it so it's in the middle. Click the arrow so you're okay with that, and then you can see that I repositioned that video. So now all of the video is going to be in the portrait aspect. Now, if you're on the free plan of CapCut, they add this CapCut logo. If you're on the paid plan like me, you can actually just click it and get rid of it if you don't want to promote it, but I'll leave it there for now just so that you can see. So far, just to explain to you what I've done, I already had videos in my camera roll. So I opened the CapCut app and I uploaded those videos that I wanted to use into my CapCut app, and it pulled them into this video editing area. And I had 4 clips, which I then went through and muted each clip. And then I used what's known as the voiceover effect to actually tell a story about what was going on. And then I used the caption option inside the text bit to actually write the caption. So here we're going to look at my video now.
So my day started with a dragon dance, and then I was so hot I needed to go and get a drink and some lunch. The food was divine. And then, of course, I just topped it down with a drink.
So I noticed that one of my captions were a little bit smaller on the others. So you can fix that. We won't go into it too much, but if you wanted to fix it, you just click on them. You can see that's big. So then I just needed to stretch that up a little bit, and you just go through, and then it's done it to all the ones. So I just needed to correct that one bit first, and then everything else sorted itself out. So that's good. So then all you've got to do, if you don't want to put any stickers on it, you don't want to do anything else, all you've got to do is click the top right-hand corner. Let me just see if I can get rid of those other buttons there. No, probably not. Let me just click record so it just gets rid of those there. All I need to do is click the upward arrow, and it's going to export this video for me. And when I say export, it's basically pulling everything that we just discussed together and made it into a video. And it's either going to save it to my camera roll, or you can share it directly to your social media. So either to TikTok, to Instagram, and things like that. Now, I like to download it. So what I've done is I click the done button. And then if I go to my camera roll, there is that video that I've just created for you. If I take the volume off, and we can listen to it together.
I started with a dragon dance, and then I was so hot I needed to go and get a drink and some lunch. The food was divine. And then, of course, I just topped it down with a drink.
So, of course, that's just like a whistle stop view of how to actually create a short video for you with a voiceover. Now, I want to just quickly, before I end this live stream, talk to you about why short video is important. So all of you out there, whether you have your own business or you're just creating videos for maybe the fun or the social side of things, video is one of the ways that you can, as a person and a business owner, engage and connect with your audience so much easier than if you just put a picture up. So video really helps you to get to know your audience, and creating short videos, what it does is it gives you the opportunity to share a little snippet of what you're up to. Now, those videos that I shared with you just now on how to make the video, that was done inside of my CapCut video, but I actually made some of those on Instagram. So I'm just going to share this video with you again, just so you can see. So this is my Instagram account, and whilst I was away on holiday for 10 days, I actually just catalogued what I was doing in the background. Now, the reason that I'm sharing how I made those videos for you is because I think it's really important for you as business owners to know that it's not scary. And if you have the steps in place, it is actually possible for you to do something like this as well. Because all of these videos, although I'm in them being recorded, I'm not actually talking to anybody whilst I'm doing the video. Because I've used the voiceover option, it takes the pressure off me to have to be performing all the time. And I really wanted to emphasize that discussion with you, because I think that a lot of the time when we are creating video, we tend not to do video because we're worried about what we sound like. We might get flustered and forget our lines. And voiceover is a really good option for you as a business owner to step into video, because you've got the options to just capture what's going on and then come back to it and make a story out of it. So whilst I was away on holiday, I did these videos, and like, for example, this one here did really well. It had like over 4,000 views. So 4,000 people saw this little video of what I did. But this was a voiceover. If I just press the volume up a bit and maybe try and get it to play. Let me see if I just need to play with something in my settings. Just wait a second to let you hear what I've done. Oh, output. Let me have a little look. See if I can get it up, because I closed them all down. Anyway, you can see that, like, if I press play, I've actually put a voiceover on this one. I haven't actually put the captions on this one, but you can see they've just started to come in now, where I started to talk. So some parts of this video were voiceover and some parts of this video were actually done whilst I was recording. But this one again I did, but this one here, this was all voiceover, where I just took lots of different snippets of video whilst I was out and about, and then added voiceover over. And the great thing about doing videos like this is that you can, the movement of the video, so every time you do a new video, you're changing the scene. And every time you change the scene, you're keeping your audience's attention. So I think that's key to what we're doing here. So I would like to invite you, if you're watching live, to let me know if you do videos like this. Have you had a go at making a short video? And have you ever used a voiceover function, whether that's in Instagram, TikTok, or on the app, the CapCut app that I've just showed you how to use? You know, if you're watching this on the replay, let me know in the comments whether you've had a go at doing a short video. Okay, so I just wanted to let you know that I have a free download which gives you 30 content ideas for short videos. So that's a whole month's worth of video ideas, and you can download that from the link underneath here, and also from my website. So you can go to my website, Anita Wong, go to resources, and that link will be there. Thank you so much for joining me. And again, like, if you have any questions after you've watched this video, drop them in the comments and I will definitely answer them for you. And if you're not following me on either my Facebook, my LinkedIn, or my YouTube channels, follow me over there, because I'll be doing this live stream every week, bringing you tips and tricks on how to use video for your business and how you can step into using YouTube to get the visibility that your business deserves. My name's Anita Wong. Thanks for keeping up with me and joining me today, and I will see you next week in the next video. Bye for now. Bye, Kristen.